Well, hi folks, and welcome once again to, it's just a demo. I finally got the pickups installed in this way cool Eastman John Pisano model guitar. Born to be a jazz box, but I couldn't leave well enough alone. I've turned it into a rockabilly machine, and I'm quite pleased with the way it's come out. The principal thing that makes this a rockabilly guitar, aside from the Bigsby that I added, is this pair of pickups here from Alameda guitars. These are Alameda off-Filtertron pickups. They will produce, as their name implies, the sound of a Gretsch humbucking or Filtertron pickup, but they'll also do 5 other convincing sounding pickup tones. And I've tried these on a couple other guitars, and I thought it might work well on this guitar, and so far, I think it did. So we're going to start with a quick demo. I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to go all the way through it because I don't have time. It's Christmas Eve, and I've got other stuff to do tonight. So we're going to start with the first position, which is known as the jangle position. It's sort of like a Hilotron, a Rickenbacker, or maybe even a Dan Electro lipstick pickup. But in the middle position, it sounds kind of like that. Rickenbacker. Maybe, or that song in a long time, and I apparently still can't. Anyway, that's the jangle position, a jangly sound. Now I've got this rotary switch right here where the pickup selector used to be. The pickup switch is now up here. I moved it, and the rotary switch is down here, and it selects from these different settings. If I switch it back a notch from all the way forward, I go from jangle to twangle. Now sometimes you're playing a hollow body guitar like this, but you'd really love a Telecaster sound, and this one gets pretty darn close to it. That's in the bridge position, but if you want to just buck around, the idea. Or another popular one, and that's the twangle position. Another notch back, and you're in one of my favorites, which is sort of like a Gretsch Dynasonic or DeArmond single coil pickup sound, and in the middle position it gets that twangy but hollow sound to it that I like so much. And in the bridge position, it gets a nice bright rockabilly tone. Or in the neck position, it gets a single coil kind of jazzy kind of sound. I just made it up as I went along. But anyway, that's called the wrangle position. If we go back another one, we're in a humbucker. You may have noticed it got a little quieter because we are in a humbucking version of a Gretsch-style pickup known as the Filtertron. We're trying to sound like that and doing a pretty convincing job, I think. Well, here we go. Let's put some delay on it. And that's kind of Gretsch-y sounding. This is the neck position. Nice and clear and clean and mellow and not too blanket over the amp kind of sound like this next position. That was called tangle, by the way. This is the next position, which is a Gibson humbucker kind of sound. It's called mangle. and well, loud. That's without any overdrive. We can throw some overdrive into it. Go. Or just what the doctor ordered. And that's known as the mangle position. Finally, you have a sound like a hot Gibson humbucker, which is called, hey, it doesn't rhyme with angle, and it's actually called crush. And if we throw, well, let's play it normal like first. And it sounds like a nice hot Gibson-style humbucker. And if you throw overdrive, crank the tone down a little bit. Yeah, you can get that kind of sound to just come on over like that. Yeah, I know. All right, so that's the different sounds. We got your jangle, your twangle, your wrangle, tangle, mangle, and of course, crush. So I think that's a big improvement in this guitar. It was a really nice jazz sounding guitar, and it still can be, but it can be a lot of other stuff now too. So apologies to John Pisano for bastardizing his wonderful design. Big thanks to Mel Waldorf for creating these cool pickups and helping me get them installed. And big shout out to Eastman Guitars for making cool looking guitars. And I think that's all I have for you today. Enjoy.